Taking damage is what everyone encounters in any game, and being able to take more than 1 damage makes the game better. This begs the question, can you beat the Arkham series without taking? Yes. Yes, you can. But which game is the hardest? Hey, me here. And to figure out which no damage run is the hardest, I'll be judging on which makes me want to scream the loudest. And also breaking my setup. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll be ranking each game 3 times. 1 for early game, 1 for mid game, and 1 for late game. Then I'll be taking the average to see which one is the hardest to beat without taking damage. Taking damage meaning, if I take any sort of damage, I must restart from the last checkpoint. It's now time for Origins. My favorite. I've actually never played this game. This game is actually set to where he started being Batman, so way before Arkham Asylum and City, but it was made after them. The game starts off with us at Blackgate looking for the Black Mask. Oh! Huh. Wish that guy had someone to save him. On to the first fight, and it honestly feels just like Arkham City because they were made pretty close together. So I'm already used to the combat.
Where's Black Mask? How the hell should I know?
Probably because you have a black mask on. Some prisoners thought they could check me. They couldn't. Turns out Killer Croc is also here. He also reshaped his body a little bit. Eventually we found Black Mask and a corrupted cop. He died. Man, wish someone was there to save him. After what would some call bullying, I made my way to Croc. I know about this fight. I think I did this fight when I was like 7. Okay, well clearly I can't do it now. Now this fight is kind of a more straightforward fight. There's not too much, and that's how most of Origins is. It's not too techy, but that does not mean it's easy for sure. I definitely struggled a little bit with this fight. Not too much though. What? He's a few moves, but you can easily just do damage off those moves, and he basically just hack and slashes you the entire time. Dude! What kid is button mashing this fast? Like I said, this boss is fairly simple until he started using some new abilities. He tried to flash stab me. I'm pressing so fast. Thank you. I beat the boss after only a few tries. Batman almost killed him though. I mean, do your thing. Gordon and his boys don't mess with us, so they tried to kill me. I left. We went back to the Batcave where we learned Black Mask hired assassins to kill us. There's a lot of them. One of me. We are now leaving the Batcave because we're tracking down the Penguin. Because he's gotta know something, right? Yeah. I've heard this literally 3 times already. Let's go. I easily took these guys out because there was only 3 of them. I love when I hit someone and they do like an extra bounce. In classic Arkham Asylum fashion, I have to scan this body because this guy like died. And I found this thing in the vent to make me open this door. The Riddler showed up. I don't care about you at all. Honestly, the place we're at looks like Arkham City 1-to-1 almost, so I don't know how that works. Before I went anywhere, I saw a group of thugs fighting each other. So you know I had to intervene a little bit. Anyway, after that, in the shadows, I was looking at Penguin's men because they're making a deal with guns, and we kind of gotta know where Penguin is, so. Batman, what are you doing? Batman, what are you doing? Why don't I just interrogate this guy a little bit? Wow, Batman, just kick it. That guy's, he's literally knocked out, guaranteed. I tried finding Penguin's location, but there was a jamming signal. So I took some guys out and took out the jamming signal. And of course, Riddler was doing his little talking thing. I don't care. I know I'm not going over the fight too much. That's because I got hit maybe 1 time each fight, maybe. But I took this fight out easily and got the first SIM card. Now I'm heading over to the other SIM card, but first, I'd live in Gotham for like $27 and a Bojangles Supreme 4-piece deal. Another easy Predator fight later, and I got the second SIM card. The things we collected led us to his abandoned ship, and that's where Penguin is. Nom. Yeah, it might be the best ever. Yeah, I took care of that easily. And 2 guys think they could stop me. No. So far, so easy. How? Batman, you don't feel like making that jump? Yeah, so far I really haven't taken any hits. Anyway, after that, I found this arena. Penguin's holding a tournament for 1v1s. I'm fighting someone who looks a little scary. I don't know if I can take him though. Oh. Wait, like he's dead. Wait, I wanted to do a boss fight. Wait, he's just gone. Oh man, that was really hard. At first, this fight looked a little scary because there was a lot of guys. Apparently, I'm just the best at this game. I don't know what's going on. After traversing the boat a little bit more, we found ourselves at this chip. I don't really remember what it did actually, but more importantly, an actual difficult fight for me. Yeah, for some reason, this one fight just destroyed me. I don't know why. Oh my god, that guy swung that fast. That guy swung that quick. Oh my god! Yeah, after that, I think they were all scared. I mean, to be fair, that guy's definitely dead. After that, I locked up Joker's side chick. What? I actually don't know. Alright, I'll see you later. And there's a new person to fight. I guess that replaces the Titan. A little goofy though. Yeah, it also was really easy to fight. So I destroyed him. Still looking for Penguin. And he's still got more guys. What? That I still have to take out. We finally found the Penguin. Finally. And there goes that guy. I beat Penguin's bodyguards easily and finally got to interrogate him about Black Mass and his assassins. And where they're at. And like everything. All I need to know. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Shouldn't have skipped that cutscene there. Time for Deathstroke and probably my favorite fight in any Arkham game. But to be fair, I think it's the most straightforward fight in any Arkham game. You're low-key just throwing hands. Like, there's no like special move or anything. You low-key just throw hands. At first I was a little confused on how you do damage to him because I was punching him and he was kind of just eating it. And some of the attacks I was a little confused on how you counter them, and then I realized that the counter times are actually kind of precise on this boss fight versus other ones. Like every other one. After 3 more attempts where I got really close to beating him, I got way better at the fight, and I realized that you can use takedowns on him that do a lot more damage than just normally punching him. I don't know why I didn't try that earlier. I completely locked in for this fight. I wouldn't say it's a really hard fight, but it's definitely a fight I need to lock in for to not get hit, because there is a lot of precise movements and counters I have to do. Okay, I might have lied a little bit, because I was locked in for fighting this boss, but I was only holding my controller with one hand and pressing 2 buttons over and over again. The counter button and the strike button. That's all you gotta do. You don't even have to move in this fight. But I was locked in. Oh, my fingers are hurting. Same 3 buttons over and over again. And because of that, it only took me about 10 to 15 tries to beat it. Complete Deathstroke without falling a single counter. Failing. I didn't fail a single counter, guys. That's how you know I didn't get hit. And Penguin got away. Wait. How? There's no way he's gonna play like that. It's now time to start a game for Origins. And using the logic of the last 2 games, I'd say it's harder than City because it had 2 decently hard bosses that I took 10 to 15 tries on, but Bane definitely was harder than both bosses combined. So I'm gonna put it at a 4. I think that's fair. Also, it would be a 4.5, but the normal fights were way too easy. Yeah, I couldn't get into Penguin, and now I gotta go to this tower because there was a murder. When I made it to the crime scene, there was a lot of scanning I had to do. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. So basically what happened, Black Mass sent a decoy. The person who was sitting in his house shot the decoy. Black Mass snuck up on him, somehow lost the fight. Boom, the person made Black Mass shoot his own girlfriend that the guy's tied up. And that's everything, I'm pretty sure. And then and it was the Joker. It was the Joker. How did we not guess that? Well, I did pretty decently describe what was going on. I think I did it better right here.
It shows actually washing a potato, getting ready to peel it. You can figure that out by the fingerprints on the potato, that it was actually burned. But I can tell that the potato skin right here, I can tell that she was washing the potato because you can see a little bit of steam still rising from the skin, from the water that was being moisturized. And the fire burned off the water, so you can see the steam of the potato. So she was cutting a potato and washing it at the same time. I went back to the Batcave to grab some concussion grenades. You're now going to the GCPD, so we can get access to the servers, so we can get information on the assassins. Also the GCPD, I want you guys to know that the cops are not my friends, like at all in this game. So Batman doesn't care if he kills a few on the way. Most of the time in the GCPD, there wasn't any big fights. This was one of the only ones. They're mostly just like small 2 to 4 people fights. Another big fight, there were more cops waiting for me, and I had to do a Predator fight. I feel like I'm the bad guy in this situation, but I don't care.
6'4", dressed in black and has wings.
6'4"? Batman's 6'4"? If Batman's 6'4", like all of these cops are units. Like literally all of them. Oh my, that guy's dead. In this fight, I realized in the background is a rip-off Bane. Whoa! I was just looking at Bane in the background. I thought that may have made the fight seem hard. It wasn't. Turns out I'm getting better at these type of games. That's probably what it is. These fights are probably the same difficulty as the ones in Asylum. I'm just not trash. Yeah, we got a gun now. Like 30 minutes later, I'm still running through his police department. Well, everyone broke out, and Rip-Off Bane is here. Look at him. Look at the little guy go. Yeah, he definitely wasn't difficult though. Neither was the rest of the fight. I'm getting a feeling that this game is really easy. I had to do a whole loop around so I can just go to get the jammer just to jam this, so I can open this door so I can access the servers. But Oracle's there. We don't really care. I got the stuff to the servers. Cool. And she almost died. That too. Just as I was leaving, Gordon caught me. And his own boys almost lit him up. That's crazy. I'm leaving anyway. And finally, I'm back outside. Thankfully. But guess what? Now we're underground. Because technically, we haven't uploaded the National Criminal Base to the Batcave. So, now we have to go in underground and fight some Kung Fu ninjas. Mentioned with one kick. Oh, and then that guy got sent to... Whoa! I pressed the button. I don't know what this glitch is in this game, but you can punch someone and they just start flying. I sent 3 people into space. All aboard the space program? 3, 2, 1, launch. Now that I'm done announcing my new space program that I'm opening, the martial artists are kind of annoying. They do a lot of attacks, but not that bad. I kept traversing until I actually made it to the console room. This fight seemed to trouble me a little bit. I got hit a total of 2 times, which is a lot for this part of the game, so I'm proud of it. I finally uploaded the data. It only took me 3 hours to edit. The whole reason for me doing this was because of the Black Mask murder, and I was trying to figure out who the Joker was. Because again, it's just when he started. The data bank told us that the bank is where Black Mask is going to be. So, that's where I am. Yo! Thanks for doing that. I didn't want to do that. Without like any fighting, we find ourselves at the Black Mask, who's actually the Joker. The Joker! And Black Mask has been captured. Who could have thought? I mean, I couldn't have. I mean, I didn't call it, but like, I'm sure someone did out there. There's another Predator fight right after this, and I think I got hit 7 times, so it was actually pretty difficult for me, but I don't feel like showing you every single one because it's just a normal Predator fight. So let's just say I beat it first try, why not? It's now time to go to the steel mill, which I called it a furnace in Arkham City, I just realized that. I don't know why, but we're going back. There was an easy fight before this, and then I entered the steel mill. It was a small little fight. They didn't stand a little bit of a chance at all. Another combat fight later. I'm starting to feel like I'm saying the same stuff over and over again. We went to the steel mill because apparently that's where the Joker's operations are being held, and Black Mask's old operations. Before I go into this next fight, I had something to say. If the video gets 1,000 likes, I'll do Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad no hit, because they're both technically Arkham games. Okay, that's a little bit of a reach. I don't think I've ever had a video hit 1,000 likes. Let's go for 500, and I will do both those games no hit. But first, I had to beat this fight. This fight was slightly challenging. I got hit 3 times because there's a new person, the big boy, but he's already down because he wasn't that hard. So another group came out and they said, let's make the big boy have armor. Yet again, it didn't really change much. I mean, he's not. Ah, sit down, big fella. It's not like he's really fast at hitting me. Anyway. Woo! Boom! I don't feel like voiceover in this part, so my past self, you take it away. Silent takedown fights. What do I call these? Stop! I'm only doing it once. The thing is, I'm really good at them now. As we expected, the Black Mask was kidnapped and put in Joker's base of operations. Too bad there's a cheetah ripoff who poisoned me. I had to scan this drop of poison so I can get a cure. So, on my way back, of course we had to fight her. I can just tell she's gonna be annoying. I think I physically, verbally, maybe even spiritually, whichever way you want to take it, did not like this boss. I think, you know, fighting all of them at once is very stupid, and there only being one real one that you can hit is very stupid. This might just be a carbon copy of Ra's al Ghul, but I don't care. It's just a worse done Ra's al Ghul, because it's only one part of Ra's al Ghul, and that's the whole fight, and the fight's annoying. Okay, I'm done. So the way you fight this boss is there's one real one, and there's a bunch of fake ones. The fake ones you have to hit quite a bit to take them out. Every time you hit her, she takes a decent amount of damage when you find the real one. The problem is, she runs away like a little coward every about 30 seconds and summons new people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, this boss fight is so bad. Her health bar is dropped and I haven't hit her yet. This boss took me about 20 minutes to beat. How many times did I get hit in those 20 minutes? Yes. Thankfully, I beat her. Thankfully. And she deserved that. 100% she deserved that. Now that I beat Copperhead, she let us on the info of where Joker and all the assassins are. And I beat these guys up. And now I'm on my way to the tower because I'm tracking electromagnetic targets. Do that one guy's gauntlets. Turns out I can't say electrocutioner. Oh, I did it!
We made it to the spot, and of course there were some cops in the way. They're not in the way anymore, and we're at the Royal Hotel.
You could have just snuck take down that dude. That guy's dead.
As per usual, more combat challenges, even some Predator fights. Let's let my past self take it over.
Oh my god, Predator challenge. Oh my gosh, what a play.
Good 2 clips, old me. Anyway, here are all the assassins. There's Electrocutioner. He's dead. Yeah, I'll be taking those, thanks, buddy. Listen, I'm sure a lot of y'all are done hearing me talking about Origins combat fights, or even Predator fights, because there's a lot of them compared to other games, if I'm being honest. So, we're just gonna skip to the Joker part, because I thought that place was pretty cool. Don't worry, the fights that I didn't show are still being taken into account. I counted. I got hit 12 times. There were quite a few fights, though, so I didn't think that was too bad all around. And this one was easy also, don't worry. This Riddler area is filled with a lot of traps. Not really for me, for other people.
Wait, no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I finished the last Carnival game. Somehow I didn't get scammed. You know, they do those in carnivals. Honestly, I think around this point was my breaking point of Batman games. It's kind of where I started going insane.
Under combo. Whoa, whoa, what?
Yeah, that was it. But like, I was insane for like 30 seconds. After escaping this whole theme park that somehow he was allowed to build in a hotel that he took over, Batman, you're slacking.
Ground pound, RKO.
Vicky Vale is here spectating our little fight, and this might be the only combat fight that's actually special because it's kind of like a 2D combat fight, but then you go to 3D like right after it. Thankfully that did not make the fight hard. But this next Predator challenge, ho ho ho!
Hey, wait, no, ho, ho, ho!
Was it annoying?
Oh, Batman! What are you doing?
And too easy.
My name's Bane.
I thought I was just gonna get to Bane. There we go.
Now this first part of Bane, it's just like Deathstroke. You don't really have any special moves.
Does he stop attacking or?
The strategy is just don't let him attack. If he can't hit me, I can't restart. So I easily put him into a second phase.
Oh no, take off your shirt!
Oh, he's powered up now.
Oh my god! Yeah, you start from the first part of the fight, but honestly, it's not too long of a fight, so it didn't really bother me too much. When he enters his power-up state, you have to triple stun him, and then you beat him up. It's really kind of simple.
Take down.
Yeah, so I easily take off the second phase too, which puts us down here, which is where it gets annoying. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Once you get past his run around for 4 minutes, and you stun him and beat him up, he spawns in guys. Because why wouldn't he? About 4 tries later, I'm still trying to get past the running phase, because for some reason Batman wants to dodge into him when I'm putting him to dodge sideways.
Why drop people down? The boss fight is perfectly fine without people.
And let's say even with the 2 guys, you take out his second part of his second phase. He just starts running around again. I mean, come on! I'd say after, no joke, 5 minutes of getting hit on the first phase, first run over and over again, because Batman for some reason was dodging into him and not sideways. I got past the second part of the second phase. I'm sorry, I was just a little upset. And I got his health bar very low, just for him to run around again. Man, do I hate Bane in these games.
Come on, man!
And after 5 runarounds in 1 boss fight, he gave up. Thank the Lords. After all that, Joker showed up. Bane dipped. I'm mad. It's alright though. Joker falls. We save him. Why? I don't know. I leave. Joker starts yapping. Doesn't matter. That's the end of the middle of the game. So the ranking for me fluctuates for the middle of this game. But what I'm going to go with is a 5.5. Here's why. The 2 bosses that I fought in this, Cheetah Ripoff and Bane, both only took me like 15-20 minutes like the other ones. But I got hit so many times in both those boss fights in 15-20 minutes. It was insane. Also, there was a lot more normal combat and Predator fights, and they were a lot harder. We're going over like Joker's backstory. Nobody cares, you're in every game. On to Batman.
Do we not have a flashback of this in every game?
Yes, this was that one part of Batman where it was a little bit of mental going on. Every Batman game has it. Me and Alfred had a little bit of a fight. That's okay. I don't care what you say, Alfred. I also got this funny glue grenade. Okay, but Alfred did look kind of sad there. Look at him. It's now time to go to the GCPD because they have a mini Bane that I can scan the corpse of so I can track down Bane and stop him. If you couldn't tell, I already did that. So now we're going to the tracker that was placed on Bane. Turns out Bane's underground. We took out some people, and now I can use my glue grenade.
There was another fight with 2 little Banes.
Boom!
They didn't stand a chance. We found Bane's base of operation, but no Bane. Apparently Bane knows Batman's Bruce Wayne, which didn't make sense to me because in Asylum he didn't know Batman was Bruce Wayne. But it makes more sense later, so just wait. So I blew it up. Because why not? While I was running back, Alfred is now in trouble because Bane found him in the Batcave. But Firefly's holding hostages and about to blow up the bridge, and now we're going to Firefly? No. I would be helping Alfred all the way. Those hostages can wait. Eventually I made it to Firefly where he is definitely trying to blow up the bridge. I would definitely say he's doing that. Firefly, no, the bridge! Let me stop it.
We gotta warn Gordon by beating his men up outside.
Makes sense to me. So I told Gordon about the bombs that were below the bridge. He wasn't really messing with me though. It's not very nice. So I told Gordon I could do it all by myself. Which is what I'm gonna do. From now on, the Predator and combat challenges are quite annoying, I would say. They use everything in their power to make me not want to play this game. Even though I was kind of playing it dumb. I'm under the floor! Under the floor! I'm under the floor!
Oh my gosh, that guy just, he walked there just to turn around in 1 second.
I decided to play it actually smart because I was low-key done of this game. Why? I don't know. Probably because I played Batman for 3 days straight. This allowed me to actually beat it easily and get my information on this guy and disarm this bomb so, you know, people don't die. I found another bomb and another Predator fight. This one was a lot easier and I disarmed the bomb again. Now we have 2 more bombs to disarm. I'm now heading to the south side of the bridge so I can disarm the bomb there first. That might be a little bit of a problem though because there's kind of like things falling. I took out these snipers.
Why?
And this combat fight super easily.
I disarmed this bomb and made my way back to the middle part where there's another Predator fight. Bro, I was going for 5 minutes, y'all got a whole nother group. This one was a little bit harder.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting sniped by this loser.
But I still did it. And then I made my way to the north part. There was a very long combat fight, but I still did it. Firefly now wants to smoke. So it's time for a Firefly boss fight. As long as I don't have to chase him around, I don't care. So for this boss fight, the only way you can damage him is by throwing batarangs and glue grenades. Glue grenades are to stun him, and batarangs are to damage him slowly. But if you throw enough batarangs, you kind of get stunned, and you do a lot of damage. And that's quite literally the whole fight. You do that, and you dodge out the way. That's it.
Punch him one more time. That's good damage.
Yeah, that was the end of the first phase, and I literally beat that in 1 try. So, not very hard at all. And right here, I thought you automatically take damage no matter what, until I realized you can scoot a little bit to the left and not take damage.
Thank you, I didn't know! Watch this quick throw. Oh my gosh, you're getting diff. Wait, I got... What? The second phase is literally the exact same as the first phase. He has 2 new attacks. Move! That's it. Dodge! I'm gonna get hit. Oh my god. Yeah, this was not that hard at all. Did it pretty easily, actually. Batman Loki called him a pipsqueak. Now we're off to save Alfred. Bane wrecked everything. Oh my god. Alfred, no! Alfred, died? Oh, he's back. Oh, he's perfectly fine now. Cool. I then went back to Blackgate because Joker is releasing all the inmates. That's pretty bad. So we're gonna stop him. Oh, and, like, destroy Bane and all his family. There was quite a big fight outside. I put a stop to it. And these cops are low-key chilled me now. Should have beat him in the submission. I'm now underground. I'm now in the building. Why? Why? Why?
He literally has hacks on. What do you mean?
Bro, like...
What? This guy's over here.
What? Where's everybody at? What a play. I blew that up just to make them go away from me. Put me out. And his body's flying. We saved Harley Quinn. Oh, I wonder who that could be in future games. I knew that guy was gonna hit me. Nobody cares about this fight. This next combat fight might be the hardest in the game. Oh, I'm gonna rage at this part. I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna. Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. Not mine, it is. Both ninjas in one thing. And he hits me with the. After a few more attempts and a little bit of raging, I beat this combat fight. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, that's cool. My name is What? My name is,
What?
Remember how I said that last combat fight was the hardest? Well, this is second. This had me tweaking a little bit. But y'all don't want to hear me talk about more combat fights, so I beat it. Let's get on to Bane. So basically what is happening, Bane comes out. The Joker puts himself in this chair. It's either Bane kills me, I kill Bane, or I don't kill anybody and the Joker dies. I didn't see a problem with any of that happening. Now it's time to fight Bane. And you won't guess it. It's literally the same exact fight. Nothing different. Except for one thing. He summons more guys.
Bane is too easy on his own. He's got to have other people. Every single time. There isn't a single Bane fight where it isn't just Bane.
Anyway, I beat the first part easily.
Oh yeah, Gordon? Alright, Batman, get him off of you.
And second phase is literally the exact same thing. He's still running around. I don't even have to voice over anything. I'm just gonna let my past self rage a little bit. Because wow, Bane is worse in this game than he was in Asylum.
I hate Bane in all the Arkham games, except for kind of Night. Like, what is that camera? And look at all the guys in the... Oh my god. This is so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Look. So bad. It's so bad. What? Okay, I didn't even take down Bane, but it's whatever.
Technically, I killed Bane, but he's not really dead. I just stopped his heart for a little bit. Gordon took a shot. He'll be alright. And Joker ran away. Like I said, Bane has been resurrected into some weird thing. I guess this counts as a third phase to a second fight, but it's like really easy. All you do is kind of just run up on him behind him and just run him into a wall, and he takes like a lot of damage. I don't really see how this even counts as a boss fight, to be honest.
Bane, take this glue grenade. Take that one more time. No, one more time. I'm behind you, buddy. Bye-bye, Bane. Is he done now?
After that fight, Bane punched me through a wall. He tried to fight me again, but he got electrocuted. And apparently that gave him CTE, because he didn't know what was going on. That's why he didn't know I was Bruce Wayne in Asylum. Now it makes sense. We found the Joker. We beat up the Joker.
Dang! Dang! So just kicked him 20 feet.
Pretty bad. Beat him up some more. Gordon came and he said no. And then we're kind of friends now. So that's the end of the game. It's time to rank. And the end of the game is easier than the middle and very close to the start. So I'm also going to rank it a 4. Because I honestly think Firefly and Bane were not that hard at all. Firefly was extremely easy, actually. So that would have been like a 3.5, but the Predator and combat fights were a step over to put it to a 4. Which I think is fair.
This puts the average of Origins to a 4.5, which to me is perfect because I think it was a little bit harder than City and a little bit easier than Asylum. I just realized that Asylum and City together were 30 minutes and this game was 28. A little bit of a miscalculation on my part.
If you made it all the way to the end, consider liking it. It really helps me out, and I appreciate you for making it all the way to the end. And I've already posted the other 3 games, so go watch it if you enjoyed this one. Also, if any of these videos hit anywhere near 500 likes, I'm going to make a Gotham Knights video and a Suicide Squad video, because they're also Arkham games. But I don't really want to do that, so I need a highlight goal.